Miley Cyrus, known for her bold personality and commitment to her fans, experienced one of the most painful losses during the 2018 wildfires that devastated Malibu. Her iconic mansion was completely destroyed by the flames, leaving her with nothing but memories. Miley took to social media to express her shock and grief, but quickly turned her message into a beacon of hope. Despite the destruction, Miley focused on what truly mattered: her family's safety. She praised the brave firefighters who risked their lives to save the community and expressed deep gratitude for the protection of her loved ones, including her pets. Miley's story resonated with her fans, who were inspired by her ability to find strength in such a difficult time. In addition to her personal reflections, Miley used her voice to promote wildfire relief efforts, encouraging her followers to donate and assist others who were also affected by the fires. Her openness and honesty about her pain and gratitude encouraged. Actor Gerard Butler faced the devastating loss of his Malibu mansion during the same wildfires that ravaged much of the region in 2018. His home, a sprawling estate, was completely consumed by the flames, leaving him with only the memories of his years there. Butler shared the traumatic experience of fleeing the fire and returning to find his home completely destroyed. Despite the heartbreak, he remained focused on the bigger picture. The actor praised the firefighters who bravely battled the inferno to protect surrounding homes and businesses. Butler's positive outlook in the face of loss reflected his unwavering spirit. Rather than dwelling on his own misfortune, he became an advocate for the rebuilding efforts and showed deep compassion for those who had lost everything. His story of perseverance and resilience, combined with his efforts to support fire relief initiatives, inspired countless. Kim Kardashian's experience with the 2018 wildfires was a terrifying reminder of the power of nature. Her Hidden Hills mansion was situated perilously close to the fires, and she and her family were forced to evacuate immediately as the flames approached their property. While Kim and her family were fortunate to escape unharmed, the incident left a lasting impact on her. She used social media to express her gratitude for her family's safety and reflect on the deeper meaning of life in the face of such danger. Kim's experience of nearly losing everything gave her a renewed perspective on the importance of family, safety, and fire preparedness. After the fires, she became heavily involved in wildfire relief efforts, donating to organizations and encouraging her followers to contribute to the recovery efforts. Her commitment to fire preparedness and community support helped raise awareness about the importance of helping others in times of crisis. Shannen Doherty, a beloved actress best known for her roles in Charmed and Beverly Hills 90210, faced an unimaginable ordeal when she lost her Malibu home in the 2020 wildfires while simultaneously battling breast cancer. The emotional toll of losing her home while undergoing treatment was immense, but Doherty's strength and resilience in the face of adversity shone through. She shared her story with the public, allowing fans a glimpse into the difficulty of fighting cancer while dealing with the loss of everything she had worked for. Despite the overwhelming circumstances, Doherty remained hopeful and focused on rebuilding both her home and her health. Her journey inspired many others, especially those dealing with similar challenges, and her advocacy for wildfire victims became a significant part of her public life. Doherty used her platform to raise funds for fire relief and awareness, becoming a voice of strength for both cancer patients and wildfire victims. Her story of perseverance has motivated many to keep fighting, no matter the odds. Caitlyn Jenner, the Olympic gold medalist and television personality, also faced the loss of her Malibu mansion in the 2018 wildfires. Like many others, Jenner's home was destroyed by the fire, but she remained focused on the well-being of her family and the community. Instead of focusing on the destruction of her property, Jenner used her platform to emphasize the importance of coming together as a community in times of crisis. Her famous quote, "We may lose our homes, but we cannot lose our spirit," became a rallying cry for many who were affected by the fires. She worked tirelessly with others to help raise funds for recovery efforts and ensure that those who lost their homes would have the resources to rebuild. Jenner's resilience and her commitment to supporting those in need during this crisis made her a source of inspiration for many. In 2018, Lady Gaga found herself in the midst of the devastating Malibu fires that threatened her home. Though she and her family managed to escape unharmed, their mansion was lost to the flames. Gaga, known for her emotional openness, shared her experience of fleeing from the fires with her fans and reflected on the importance of community and togetherness during times of crisis. While the loss of her home was deeply emotional, Lady Gaga turned her pain into a force for good. She encouraged her followers to support fire relief efforts and to look out for one another in the wake of the disaster. Her message emphasized that, even in the most difficult times, humanity and compassion can triumph. Lady Gaga's focus on rebuilding together with the community resonated deeply with those who had been affected by the fires, and her efforts to raise funds for recovery helped many rebuild their lives. In 2018, Lady Gaga found herself in the midst of the devastating Malibu fires that threatened her home. Though she and her family managed to escape unharmed, their mansion was lost to the flames. Gaga, known for her emotional openness, shared her experience of fleeing from the fires with her fans and reflected on the importance of community and togetherness during times of crisis. While the loss of her home was deeply emotional, Lady Gaga turned her pain into a force for good. She encouraged her followers to support fire relief efforts and to look out for one another in the wake of the disaster. Her message emphasized that, even in the most difficult times, humanity and compassion can triumph. Lady Gaga's focus on rebuilding together with the community resonated deeply with those who had been affected by the fires, and her efforts to raise funds for recovery helped many rebuild their lives. Legendary rock musician Neil Young's Malibu ranch was destroyed by the 2018 wildfires, and the emotional toll of losing such an iconic property was profound. However, Neil Young used the experience as a call to action, advocating for greater attention to climate change and environmental issues. For Young, the fires served as a reminder of the fragility of life and the urgent need for climate change action. Despite the loss of his home, he remained focused on helping those affected by the fires and used his platform to raise awareness about the environmental causes of such natural disasters. His involvement in recovery efforts included both financial support and vocal advocacy for those who had lost their homes. Young's dedication to climate change advocacy and support for wildfire victims made him a significant voice during and after the crisis. Alanis Morissette's Los Angeles area home was also threatened by the 2018 wildfires. While her family was able to evacuate safely, the experience was terrifying and left her shaken. Morissette used the opportunity to reflect on the importance of family and community during times of disaster, emphasizing that material possessions could always be replaced, but the safety of loved ones was paramount. Her message resonated with her followers, many of whom were going through similar experiences. After the fires, Morissette became involved in relief efforts and worked to raise awareness about fire safety and preparedness. Her focus on the value of life over possessions helped inspire others to see the silver lining even in the face of destruction. Orlando Bloom was one of the many celebrities whose Malibu home was threatened by the 2018 wildfires. Though the fire did reach close to his property, he and his family were able to evacuate safely. Bloom's experience, like many others, reminded him of the fragility of life and the importance of appreciating every moment. He expressed his deep sorrow for those who weren't as fortunate as he was and worked alongside fellow celebrities to raise funds for wildfire relief. Bloom's compassion for others and his commitment to helping those in need set an example for others to follow. His efforts to support the community were a testament to his resilience and determination to give back after experiencing such a traumatic event. Will Smith and his family were forced to evacuate their Calabasas mansion in 2018 as the fires came dangerously close to their property. Though their home was ultimately spared, the experience was a sobering reminder of the unpredictable and destructive power of nature. Smith shared his relief on social media, expressing gratitude for his family's safety. He also encouraged his followers to donate to fire relief efforts, using his platform to inspire others to get involved in the recovery process. Smith's focus on community, resilience, and gratitude resonated deeply with fans and made him a key figure in the efforts to rebuild after the disaster. Actress Tori Spelling's Los Angeles area home was also threatened during the 2020 wildfires. While she and her family managed to evacuate in time, much of their property was destroyed. Spelling shared her experience of loss, but she also emphasized the importance of being thankful for the safety of her family. She became an advocate for fire safety and used her platform to raise awareness about the risks of wildfires. Spelling's story of survival and the support she received from friends, fans, and relief organizations was a powerful reminder of the importance of community and the need for vigilance in times of disaster. Thomas Gibson, the actor known for his role in Criminal Minds, faced the loss of his Malibu home in the 2018 wildfires. Like many others, Gibson was forced to evacuate his property as the fire spread. His home was completely destroyed, but Gibson remained grateful for the safety of his loved ones. He expressed his appreciation for the firefighters who worked tirelessly to save homes in the area and contributed to relief efforts in the aftermath. Gibson's story of loss and recovery became an inspiration to others, reminding them that even in the face of tragedy, it's possible to rebuild and move forward. Kim Kardashian's experience with the 2018 wildfires also had a lasting impact on her, prompting her to become even more active in fire preparedness and recovery efforts. Her story of escaping the flames inspired many to think about fire safety in their own lives and highlighted the importance of community support during times of disaster. Kim's involvement in relief efforts continued after the fires, and she worked to raise awareness about the need for better resources for wildfire victims. Shannen Doherty's second experience with the wildfires came in 2020, when she once again lost her Malibu home while still fighting breast cancer. Despite the overwhelming circumstances, her resilience remained unwavering. Doherty used her platform to advocate for fire victims and continue her fight against cancer. Her message of strength and determination inspired many who were going through similar struggles, and her involvement in wildfire relief efforts brought hope to countless others. For Thomas Gibson, losing his Malibu home in the 2018 wildfires was a second emotional blow. Though his house was gone, his message remained one of hope and resilience. Like many other celebrities, Gibson worked tirelessly to support the recovery efforts, and his story encouraged others to give back to their communities in times of need. These stories of celebrities affected by the wildfires of 2018 and 2020 are deeply moving and serve as powerful reminders of the importance of community, resilience, and hope in the face of adversity. Their actions in the aftermath of such devastating losses helped inspire countless others to support those in need and work together to rebuild and recover.